Hello. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the e-sinker and how to rig the e-sinker weight. We've been now fishing with this e-sinker for over 2 years and have found it to be a great lead alternative. You know, you can handle this e-sinker as often as you want and not have to worry about the toxicity that you would with normal lead. It doesn't get often into your skin. You know, they say that a lot of exposure to lead definitely eventually wears off, soaks through your skin, and can cause cancer or really harmful effects. Same thing, it has harmful effects as well on the fish. And pretty much what we're doing with these e-sinkers is trying to create a safe environment for our fish and at the same time stop using lead, and at the same time have developed what we feel a product that has really increased our fish catch, amazingly enough. We have in stock 6 ounce through the little 1/4 ounce. I use the 1/4 and the half generally when I'm drift fishing. Sometimes I'll even use the 1 ounce. I use these in the drift fishing in place of pencil weights. I've found that these get hung up less. They don't make noise bouncing on the bottom, don't send up shock waves through your fishing line, also, which the fish can hear, and we've been catching more fish. And then also off the rocks with these 6 ounce weights, the way that they're built, I actually get a little bit more distance on my casts than I have with the traditional 6 ounce lead weight. Okay, let's get to the rigging of these e-sinker weights. First thing I'll do, I'm going to use some fly backing because of visual effects. You can't really see the monofilament, so I'm going to go ahead and use this fly backing. Take a e-sinker here. Just go ahead and tie a regular starter square knot here. Wrap it around the shank of the e-sinker. Tighten it down right below the first knot, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and tie another second square knot, cinch it right back down there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with another square knot, but this time I'm going to have it land between the first and the second knot, right above the first knot, right below the second knot, right between the 2 knots. That's what all these reasons are, to give us a little bit more strength to the rigging. By doing it this way, I've found it to be working great. It doesn't break, doesn't fray, doesn't come off. Sometimes it's a little bit easier than others. You get that knot going. Just a number of square knots, like I said, and then you end up tie one more knot. Again, this is a double knot right between the 2 knots, and it ends up looking like that, right between the 2 knots. Cinch that down. I'm going to go ahead and cut this extra off here. Left with this, and then what I do, I've got another one kind of halfway started. I go ahead and I just thread this with a needle, get a needle, thread the needle, then I go ahead and push it through, right through the center of the top knot, just like that. Go ahead, pull it through. Use the needle nose, makes it a little easier. It pulls through just like that. And there you go. You got a nice straight hanging. Trim off the excess right there. There's a perfectly hanging sinker. No way that's coming loose. You can see how it goes through the top knot and how it's cinched down. And then what I do is I go ahead and get a little loop like that. Twist the loop like so. Go ahead and tie just a regular knot with the double loop, of course. Pull it through like so. Tighten her up. And you got the loop right there. That baby does not come apart. Got the extra. And go ahead and cut her off. And voila. Here you go. And that's the way I rig the E-Sinker. And that's the way it comes out. Whether or not you're working with, in this particular case, this is a 3-ounce. Or whether you're going to rig it up like this with the 5-ounce. As you can see, it comes right through the top of the knot. And I've done the same thing. Here's a one with monofilament on the excuse me, on the 1/2 ounce. These fishing sinkers have been working really well for us, and we like I said in the beginning, we make ourselves a 6-ounce all the way through a 1/4 ounce. Special orders can be made on larger or smaller E-Sinkers, and if you so desire to purchase some of these, we'd be happy to go ahead and make those for you. We've been very successful with these. This ripstop nylon has worked unbelievably well. I hope you try them, and I hope that you will have as much success as we've had. Well, good luck fishing, and we'll call it a day.